Alright then, now things should be working. Welcome to the first day of the first round of the April 2014 Tanoshii tournament. We're currently in the middle of the first two hanchan match. You can see the scores to the right. Ara is leading by winning the first game. Second place is currently AOA. Waffles is in third place and Monkey in fourth place. Both Waffles and Monkey with a considerable negative score. The chance of one of them breaking to the top two is fairly low. However, the high Uma and Oka do help at that. So, what's it now? The game is going to start in about 1 minute. The previous game was fairly dominated by both AOA and Ara, with Ara in the end taking the win by winning first a Dealer Manga Tsumo and finally a 8,000 point hand. Monkey was last place the entire round. Waffles was in third place for most time, pretty comfortably above Monkey. So the top two advance. Second game of the first match begin. East first round. Dora is 2-so. Leader is Ara. Monkey with quite a few sangen by actually all 5 drawn thus far. Haku and Chun pairs and a single Hatsu. This hand could go towards at least Honitsu. And he does realize that. We might be about to see something huge from our current last place. And the other player is trying to stop that. AOA is already hanchan for a pinful Dora, possibly even more. Monkey calls pawn on the Haku. He drops the Iso in the end. He's gunning for the Hatsu. At this point I think Tuyakuha is too little. So he wants the Toi, huh? Or logically, having an 8-pin pair supports a Daisangen attempt far better. We have a Daisangen hanchan on the table. And all 3 Hatsu still in the wall. Arara going for a quick open Tanya to deny this completely. 2 Hatsu get Tsumogered immediately. The Daisangen is dead by collective effort from the 3 other players. So now the question is, can AOA get a Monkey Guns? Hasn't given up yet. Dora is 2-man, helps Ara, the dealer. So at this point, AOA's hanchan is a really strong one. Another gun! 7-pin helps AOA. And AOA deals into Ara. After drawing his winning tile for 2,900 points. Rania 1 Kandora.
Boom.
So his first round, first Honba, AOA goes for a South Pawn, a South only hand. Ara, the dealer has at the moment Dora Sun, possibly Sun Anko. That's a familiar hand. Both AOA and Ara are Ryanshanten. Monkey skips a pawn of Haku. Waffles has two Yakuhai pairs, but hand is not in a Honitsu shape. His Ishanten though he might get reach Yakuhai Dora or something like that. So Shanten comes at the point or AOA 2, Waffles 1, Monkey 2, and Ara 2. Ara draws another 5-man, he could gun it or use it for a 4-7 mana wait. Of course, the gun alternative gives both gun stuff and Sun Anko, so it's a more delicious one. What? E1? What are you doing, Ara? Giving up the Sun Anko that easily? Is it a Tanya attempt? But why keep the Haku in that case? AOA is Ishanten, hanging on to Shompai double east, which Waffles wants actually. Monkey Ishanten. Ara calls. Still keep the Haku for no apparent reason. Waffles Tenpai, Ton Takamedora. At this point, Ara may as well aim for Rinshan Kaiho only. AOA is Tenpai, he got an Akadora there.
Reach.
Monkey reaches. Reach Takame Haku. Is Arara going to discard Haku and deal in? Yes, he is!
Lom.
Reach Haku Dora. Gonni Ippompa. Monkey, the original last place, is now first, and Ara, well, he's still third place. But Monkey with these scores has a good, in fact, is set to overtake AOA for first place. Monkey goes disconnected. What is this? No, don't die on us. Well, the game still continues. Dora is Southwind. Waffles has 1 and the rest in the wall. Monkey is back, thankfully, but lost some useful tiles. Ara with a pin for $2 Ryanshanten. AOA is in a dealer. Nomite Ryanshanten. Ara is Ishanten. Pin for 1 Akadora. Waffles is Rönchanten. Waffles in a good Ishanten shape, Pinfu guaranteed. Monkey Rönchanten with a uncle of the bird. Double E's at this point.
Boom.
AOA points at Chun and is Ishanten not Chun only. Waffles reach Pinfu. 2 5-man wait. And those are 6 in the wall. Ippat Sumo. 1 3 and 2 6. Waffles takes first place by 1,000-point margin. And now is dealer. An interesting hand. Hatsu is Dora. Waffles has only one and is keeping it. He might aim for a Chanta with a Dora pair. Monkey and AOA also with singular Doras. AOE after taking Oyakaburi is now stuck in last. So if this placement distribution of Waffles and Ara are the ones going through.
Boom.
Waffles Ishanten drops the Hatsu and AOE has a pair of that. He pons AOA Ishanten Hatsu Dora 4 Takame de Sanshoku. Double Takames actually. But that's a possible Hanemon hand from our old second place. Ara Ishanten no Yaku yet. Monkey just his hand is complete crap. Well, makes sense to defend with AOA having a open Dora set. Arara now has a Sanshoku in that hand. Tanio Sanshoku even. Or maybe I did it last time and I just missed it. Waffles is Ishanten Pinfu and Rönchanten for Pinfu Itsu. Waffles Tenpai Anomit and takes the Tenpai but doesn't reach it. Can't run. Can only Tsumonomi. All his finitals are in the wall though. No, they're not. AOA is carrying one. AOA Tenpai draws the Yasume Ruan one and takes the improved Tenpai as a result, waiting for 6 spin. Waffles gets that Tsumonomi. 500 all, and the Hatsu threat is dead. So Waffles is still in the lead, but by only 3,000 points. Monkey can still make the comeback. And of course, if Monkey is ahead of Waffles, he will go ahead, because first place awards so much more than fourth place punishes. So we have Easter round's first repeat. Waffles remains dealer. I wonder about this card choice. 10 could go towards Yunchan in some extreme scenario, but I think Pinfu is the best choice by far. Dora is north. None discarded. Monkey with 8-man discard. 7-8-man? What is he doing? In the last game, Monkey's playstyle was really odd. I remain baffled by this player. Arara's hand is a Cheeto Ruanshanten and Sanshan for a Hatsu pair attack. Monkey's discard is still complete nonsense. Arara moves for the Hatsu hand. AOA breaks, goes down a Shanten to go for Tanya. Monkey pawns the east. So this hand would be a Ton Akaichi with the Tanki on some random Sangenpai, possible with Hatsu, which Arara requires. Full Stenpai, Akadora only. Any reach here is a bad move because the weight is crap no matter what. That's a 8-man weight with only one left in the wall. Arara gets out for Monkey and Pons for Ishanten. Discarding a safe tile yet. AOA sends Ishanten for Tampin Dora, not Sanshoku yet. Might be able to counterattack for some serious points. But will he get scared before that happens? That's the question. Not yet. And there's another Northwind. Those were killed earlier. Monkey Ishanten. Not afraid at all, as usual. Arara seems a bit scared. Tampin is safe though. Monkey Stenpai actually. Ton Akaichi, waiting on 5-8 man.
No.
Furitan. And AOA takes the Damaten. Tampin Dora. Creates 900 points. A dire hit on first place Waffles. And that means that at the moment everybody is at 20,000 points. A close game even if the gap between Arara and Monkey is at the moment 8,100 points. Which the pages are complete reverse of the previous game. But with scores like this it would be Arara and AOA going through. Now for this East 4th round where Monkey deals. He gets Haku pair after both Ateraku are already down. Dora is 8, so Arara has a run shot with one of them. AOA sounded pretty bad. I didn't get it. What did he discard the pair? Waffles is run shot, one Akadora. Maybe doesn't take it. Why? Arara with a somewhat strange discard of the Suso. Somewhat. So Monkey is actually Ishanten, but his weights are horrible. Still sort the other tiles, so just drop them. Arara now Ishanten for at best Tampin Dora. Excuse me? Why did he ever discard the 3-1 here? I admit it's an interesting case because you could choose between Sanshoku and Dora, the Dora being the correct choice. But just why did he drop the Ramen there? AOA is now Ishanten for Pinfu. And breaks up for no reason. All of these players have the same incomprehensible playstyle, I guess. Waffles gets a Dora. And is now easy for a possible 3 Dora Pinfurici. That's the highest scoring option for this hand. AOA Tempai. Pinfuaka. Reach goes out. The weight is Isuso, which is at the moment 4 in the wall. Waffles attacks head on. That's pretty brave. Arara cheese for no reason. Only next day Patsu and AOA gets Tsumo thanks to that only. Ritsumo Pindora. Sen Sampiaku Nisen Roppiaku. AOA is now first. So, South first round, Arara declares Kyushu, Q high, and now we get a Honba. Arara is dealing, he has 4 pairs, one of which is Yaku high, so he could go for a Chitotsu or a plain open hand. He's currently last place and by almost 600 points. Monkey's hand is crap. Waffles' hand is Revenge for Tanya. Waffles Ishanten. Hey, not anymore, huh? What was that discard supposed to be? As for AOA, a Haku pair, Sanshanten could protect first place. Waffles recovers. However, did not discard the 3 pin, this could be a Chitotsu, even a Suanko attempt. Waffles Senpai. All's well that ends well, huh? Riichi Pinfu Tanyao Dora. No, not Pinfu. Riichi Tanya Dora Takame IPK. So Mangan Tsumo, Takame is Mangan as well. Currently 2 Takame, 1 Yasume in the wall. No 7 pin to Kan. Arara not slowing down yet. Monkey keeps the attack on. Isn't Spirit Trash, also just Betaure. AOA hasn't given up, but he's destructing the other tiles. And Waffles Takametsumo, Mangan. And the Urara will be... What did I get? It's a Hanematsumo. Waffles first place by a massive margin. And with a first third combo, he's set to advance. And in the other advancing player would be EOA. I think it's pretty close actually. But now going to start second round, Waffles is in the prime position to advance from this round. Monkey meanwhile is pretty down. He would get a 4th and 3rd with this situation. Waffles' hand is also a fairly good revenge effort towards Tanpin IPK. AOA goes down Shanten for unclear reasons. Monkey's hand is a Jun pair. Huh? It should have been Hatsu or 9, so someone is terrible to drop. Hmm. We have the placements. It should be that AOA and Arara are at this point really close in total scores. To be exact, the difference between them was 39. Difference between last and second place is 30,000 points, and they're 30,000 points apart. So at the moment, AOA is set to advance. Arara Ponte Hakuen now draws a fourth one. He could and should call a Shominkan because he's last place. Discarding the Dora, which was completely undiscarded at that point.
Reach!
That's just stupid. AOA declares Ritsu, and that's a good one. Ritsu Pinfu with Takame 9 so for Itsu. Arara Pons.
Tsumo!
And again, thanks to Arara's call, AOA gets a Tsumo, and that's a big one. Ritsu Pinfu Tsumo Itsu Dealer Mangan. And at this point, AOA would definitely advance. Between Arara and Waffles, second and last difference again 30,000 points. The original difference was a full 90,000 though. So at this point, Arara, despite being last, is actually going through. First place is so important. AOA is aiming for a Honitsu.
Pom!
And there's the pawn. AOA is Honitsu Hakubi Shanten, aiming for 6,000 or 8,000 points. Arara, meanwhile, is Tempai, 1 Dora. Bad weight.
Reach!
Reaches in any case. Weight is on 5-1, of which there's 2 in the wall. Trade 1 in Monkey's hand. Monkey was to run something, but has to give up here, I think.
Pom!
Nope, Monkey's attacking full speed. In the off case he drops trade 5, he would suffer horrible damage. Let's hope he doesn't do that mistake. Waffles discarding honors, he doesn't really have anything else to do. His hand is bad anyways. AOA Tempai. Waiting on 2 3-man. 3-man's in Arara's hand and he can count them 2. And then there's 2 2-man in the wall and they're actually safe. Monkey does take a 5-man donkey weight. So that's double raw material in case somebody actually drops that.
Come!
Monkey guns! Well, I guess he needs the points to advance from the round. He draws the 5, so does it Tsumo get it that? He does. Shidora is 7-man. AOA now has Dealer Mangan. Arara also has a 2 Dora Reichi. AOA draws second to last 5-man. Goes to Tanki, goes to weight on 5 8-man. So 1 5-man and 1 8-man left in the wall.
Cheap!
Ah! Monkey is fucked! He's gonna deal it and die! Oh my god! Quick! Oh! He doesn't give the Tempai. I still have no idea why he did that though. I think he thought Kuika was available. Had he discarded 5 on there, then could have been again? Monkey just keeps calling. And I have no idea why. Crown is actually Gembutsu. The last 5 minutes out, Waffles draws it. So now it's the last 8 months that AOA can win off of for a dealer Mangan. Monkey drops a 5-man! What? What? Monkey deals a double run and he's dead, right? Yup, he's dead. Monkey dead. And with the score distribution, of course, it will be AOA and Ara going through with AOA taking overall first. We can do the calculations. Yes, as you can see, the ones advancing will be AOA and Ara. Monkey in the end losing both games. That last one with a rather catastrophic 26,300 point double run. After 2 non-sensible calls. Alright, Rara and AOA will be playing the round of 16 later. The next match is scheduled not that far from now. See you then. Thank you for watching.